I feel so bad. It's been weeks that I have not uploaded a video on YouTube. Sorry for that. I know I said I would post every single day and I failed myself and I feel bad about it. But I've been making progress. I've been creating, recording behind the scenes. I've been traveling, but just not uploading. So I have tons and tons of hours of footage that I need to go through and upload. I'll get to that, but it's just sometimes you get into a spiral, and that's something that I want to talk about today. You have consistency, and consistency looks different for everyone. I made a deal with you and myself, especially saying I'll be consistent by uploading a video every single day. That did not happen. I understood that it's just so tough to upload a video every day. It means filming, editing, and then uploading. It's like it makes no sense, basically. But it what I wanted it to teach me is being imperfect and that imperfection, and it's something that I still struggle with because just filming like this and putting out a video, I don't know what it is, but it's just so difficult to do still, right? Even though I've uploaded about 30 plus videos, and still it's just so difficult for me to put myself out there without editing the video. I don't know why, but I'm gonna give it another shot. I was thinking about going 2 to 3 days a week, but I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do every day and just having these check in, let me just call them check in videos, where I just talk about something that's on the top of my mind and maybe something I'm feeling in without any expectation and see what happens from there. So, my approach to this channel was building in public, which I've tried, but I've really haven't done because I haven't showed you the messy middle. I've only filmed on days where I felt like I should film. And yeah, it wasn't real. So I will from now on show you the messy middle, take you on this journey, but without expectations. Another thing that I did wrong on this channel is talk about what I expect. So saying I'm going to talk about branding and personal branding, that is my day job. I think I should just start by yapping and just showing you behind the scenes in my life. I think that's better. And these are things that I've learned on my travels. Recently went to Bosnia, had a blast. It was so great. I really enjoyed it, and I'll take you through every single day that I had there. I stayed 8 days, and I'll just show you everything from day one to day eight. My realizations, things that I've learned, people that I've met, some interesting people, some big names in the industry. When it comes to personal branding, I've met like some really cool people. Yeah, so let's talk about consistency. And that's something that I wanted to touch upon today. So, my consistency might look different from yours. Consistency, if you say you're going to post 1 day a week, that's consistency. If you say you're going to post 3, 4 days a week, that's also consistency. But a lot of people, they don't talk about progress. And progress doesn't only happen when you upload. And that's been my stronghold. Sorry about that. I'm not going to edit that. That's been my stronghold on myself. Like telling myself that if I didn't upload daily, that stress that I felt and that thing that I felt, I was looking at consistency only, but not thinking about the progress, because progress is also me thinking about that I really have to film. Like me feeling sad in a way, or upset, maybe that's a better word, that I did not put out a video, because it shows that I want to, and that is progress. Before, I didn't even think about or didn't even have these feelings that I want to film or did I want to, so it's still progress. So all I'm trying to say is that if you find yourself in a place where you feel like you are not doing the thing, so you're not consistent in doing the thing, know that progress is happening in the times that you're not. So progress is happening in those silent hours or days or weeks. And that's something that I figured out. I gave myself some grace. I actually need to pin this something. I have to pin this microphone somewhere because it's so heavy holding. I hope you can still hear me. Don't look at my chest hairs. So yeah, it's just that messy middle that I did not film. And apologies for that because that's what I promised you. My life is not very interesting, and that is why it's also difficult for me because I don't have this exciting life. My life is literally waking up, working, going to bed. That's it. Last week, I had an exciting thing that I did, and it was traveling. And I met so many people who asked me if I wanted to visit their country. So I'll be doing a lot more traveling in the future. So my life might get even more interesting. But for now, I'll just do these check-ins with you daily, just to learn not to be perfect. Yeah. And what else? Yeah, there's just a lot of things going on behind the scenes for me right now. I've been updating my LinkedIn profile. So my trip last week was with a community. Yeah, again, I'm not editing this. My trip last week was with a community that focuses on LinkedIn. And yeah, just met wonderful people who've been in the trenches for a very, very, very long time and learned so much. And a couple of these things I've tried to implement. That is probably the reason that I just wasn't feeling to film because there are things that I wanted to do with optimizing my profile so that I can get more views, more eyeballs on my profile on LinkedIn. So if you're trying to grow on LinkedIn, definitely check out my profile and reach out because that's something that I've been able to do now. But that aside, I've just met wonderful, kind people, and kindness goes a long way. And something that you've probably heard a lot of people say, but maybe I've heard a lot of people say, but I haven't really given it any thought, is how important it is when you network. Like when you meet someone that has already done it, being in their proximity, it teaches you far more than any post or anything else. So if you're in business, try to meet those people. Even a 5 minute talk can just teach you so much. Like I've had talks with people that are, have been in the industry like for a long time, and just picking their brain or asking a question and them answering a question, it in a way it shows you that it's possible, and it shows you that these people are regular people like you and I don't know you, maybe you're watching this and you're, I don't know, you could be Oprah Winfrey watching this. But I'm talking to the normal folks, normal or regular folks like you and I, who are, working hard to get there. So being in their proximity, it just shows you that it is possible. And it showed me that achieving all these things is possible. Like one of the person that I met there last a couple days ago got in the 30 under 30, Forbes 30 under 30. Like how crazy is that? Well, I'm too old for the 30 under 30, so I might have to do the 40 under 40, and that's one of my goals, or that just became one of my goals. So I have to work extra hard for that. I feel like I'm, just mumbling on. I feel like I'm mumbling on and on, but I'm gonna be putting out more videos in conclusion, daily check-ins. I bought, by the way, this hard drive, and I needed it because I had so much footage. So this is 5 terabytes, and this is going to be a game changer for me, making sure that I can record every single day. So yeah, I'll be putting out more videos. Expect more videos. Expect my trip to Bosnia, 8 days straight. Expect that vlog, and I'm gonna cut them up day by day, so that I'm not leaving out anything. And raw. I'm gonna try to leave it as raw as possible, and expect me checking in daily. daily head talks like this. I don't know where this is going to go, but no expectation, just checking in with you day by day. You're going to become my therapist. All right, appreciate you watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.